The time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear. Pick your head up, stick your chest out, be strong. Listen closely, cause men can't always be wrong. The time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear.
What's up, everybody? It's the Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. What you got, T Swin?
And your boy J Bizzle.
Man, we back in the building. What it do?
Yeah, man. We've been out, we've been away for a minute, but getting back in the game.
Oh man, like we say all the time, man, life been life, man. We've been making it do what it do, man.
Yeah, man.
Dealing with these daily battles, man. They got the Olympics, man. Our Team USA ain't the only one competing out here.
Right.
For real. So man, yeah, that's been popping, man. The Olympics is going on in Paris right now. And man, I watch for the basketball, and to tell you the truth, man, I root for anybody of color. I root for anybody black. I love to see us win. So, man, big shout out, man, the USA team getting ready to play South Sudan. LeBron and them, man, and hopefully Jason Tatum can get in the game.
Right. They got him sitting on the sideline.
Yeah, man. Oh, boy, man. They did their thing, man. KD went off, man. He was perfect on the whole first half.
Yeah.
But they playing South Sudan, man. Shout out to them. They look a good team. And they won their first game also. And so, but the margin of points that they won by ours was greater. So we're in the number one spot in that bracket.
Yeah.
But
they got a squad, man. They got a whole bunch of ex-NBA players.
They got a couple guys that have played in the NBA. Most of them played college in the States.
Yeah.
And most of them play professionally overseas. William Gabriel was a Laker last season too. So he been playing with LeBron, so he know what to expect. And then Lou Aldang is their coach. Well, he's one of their coaches. So man, and he was a fairly good player in his day. Yeah, and he was in the league for a long time.
It just show you how basketball has spread across the entire world, man.
How the game has evolved.
Yeah, because we used to murder folks back in the day.
Yeah, but people, man, this the thing about that. It's the thing about that too, man. And Damon West, he said it too. He's like Dennis Rodman was like 215 pounds.
Yeah.
He said at his prime, he was like himself was like 275.
Yeah.
265. And he said you got like people like Paul Gasol and them, they 275. These cats are almost 300 pounds. Yeah. And LeBron is regular like 260.
Yeah.
He just slimmed down a little bit.
Yeah.
They say the guys wasn't that heavy or that big. The only person that had like that was Shaquille O'Neal before Jordan and them left, So because LeBron was still the same weight as Karl Malone. Karl Malone was one of the most physically imposing people,
that's true.
In the league. Him and maybe Alonzo Mourning.
But as time goes by, man, people know how to train. Techniques of training become better. So people bigger, faster, stronger.
Yeah. So people say another thing too, man. With the '92 Dream Team, there wasn't that many other foreign NBA players in the Olympics.
No powerhouse, no foreign power.
There was none. There was none, and most of them had never played anybody of their caliber before.
Yeah.
A lot of them were starstruck.
Hey, that's to show you the power of the internet, man, because they would study footage. And picking up stuff, the Europeans play different anyway. They know more known for shooting anyway,
Yeah, they was
they have better fundamentals.
A lot of people, say their fundamentals is stronger. They focus on fundamentals more than we do here. So they big men know how to shoot. When most of the time, my big men just know how to dunk, or do post moves. They don't know how to step away from the hoop. But we had some guys that used to do that, man. Patrick Ewing, Hakeem Olajuwon, Karl Malone, like we said earlier.
Carmelo, that's the most ugliest.
Carmelo, like power forward, man. Power forward, but he mid range.
His game was like so boring.
He was a bully. He was a bully ball too, mid range assassin.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think today's Olympic team would beat '92 Dream Team.
Yeah, well, like I said, the athleticism is so different.
Yeah,
but I don't know, man. Them dudes back in the day, they were rough. They were more. I think they were more hard than these players now. Elijah won, and then they used to get out there.
Yeah, he was on the second one though. He wasn't on the first one. He wasn't on the '92.
Yeah, they'll catch the square on you though. Throw some hands.
That's true too. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
The league was different because it was more physicality back then.
Mm-hmm. But the Olympic game is physical.
Yeah,
it's physical. That's what's going on, man. So, man, much respect to South Sudan, though, man. These boys don't even have a gym to practice in where they come from.
Yeah.
And so, so for them to be doing what they doing, man, much respect to them. But they can shoot the lights out, and they got speed. They pass. They play smart.
Yeah.
So I look for them to do good in this Olympics.
They probably take home the bronze or the silver.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I see it.
I think they got the ability to do it, but there's some monsters out there, man. You got Paris himself, France.
Yeah,
they got Wembanyama and Rudy Gobert.
Yeah,
Nicholas Batum. They got a couple. Yeah, man. They got a couple NBA. They got about 5 NBA players on their squad.
So like when I watch Olympics, I only look at the track and field and basketball. Well, not to the back because I like judo because I'm a martial artist. Mm-hmm. So I like the judo. I didn't watch the women's. But I'm gonna go back and watch it.
I watched some of Simone Biles stuff, man. Because Spring, Texas.
That's right. Up the street.
Still age time. But yeah, man, I watched her do her thing, man. Suni Lee and a couple of the other members of the team. They doing their thing.
I haven't watched gymnastics since Kim Zemesco and Dominique.
Dominique Dawes. That's way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
And then we got Uncle Snoop going everywhere.
Yeah, man. Queen Latifah was out there too, man. She was a courtside, man, at the last USA basketball game. Okay. Yeah, and old D Wade, man, commentating. So that's what's up, man. I wish I could be there right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Eat some croissants.
Hey, we
croissant.
Yeah, man. But that's been popping. And man, it's been a lot of stuff going on, man. Politics has been looking like a reality TV show because it is a reality TV show. Man, these guys have been putting on a show.
All right,
boy, a lot of things that happened recently, man.
Yeah, man.
That time you seen boy, man.
So what now?
Last time they seen us, people that stepped down and stepped up.
Oh, that's true, man. Mm-hmm. That's the craziest thing ever. They said that's the first time somebody ever stepped down like that in history.
Yeah, nobody want to release that position. But yeah, man. I'm not a big supporter of either one of them, and that's just my opinion. It's T Swin's opinion. This ain't got nothing to do with the network. It ain't got nothing to do with the MCABW. This is just my opinion. I don't support neither one of them.
I don't put it like this, man. That's the reason why I don't like both. It's like, unfortunately, we're in a situation where we're picking the lesser two evils, I feel. Mm-hmm. I feel like out of all the people in the United States, we should have better candidates than what we have. That's the way I feel.
Mm-hmm. And we do.
Yeah.
They won't put them in position or they won't give them the light.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then my thing is this: no, nothing against the baby boomers, but your time has passed. Y'all not in touch with the stuff that's going on now that affects us. I had to say it like
I'll sit up here with a great beard.
No. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, it's time for some fresh blood, man.
Some fresh blood, yeah.
These cats, man, they way up in age holding seats.
The old thinking, man. You got to adapt or die.
Some of them can't think.
We're not gonna go there.
Some of them can't think. Yeah. Some of them don't know what the hell they at.
Yeah,
for real, man. That's why he had stuff now. You don't know half time what the hell he at.
But we need some new ideas, some new thought in office. And
it's like old boy for man, life kid can't get right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It had an assassination attempt. They had somebody step down. It's just
them cameramen were fearless with that assassination attempt.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nobody
run toward. That wasn't a soldier or a police officer.
The first shot goes off and they run toward the stage with cameras. Man, them photo ops was real lovely too, man. They got the perfect pictures out of that situation, right?
Yeah.
Nobody was scared of getting shot.
Nobody.
Right.
And
have you ever seen Secret Service not pull a weapon like that?
Yeah, it was like if you look at the Reagan assassination attempt and look at this one, it's like, you know.
Yeah, I just
like even the way they like even covered him is like,
yeah,
he could have got another shot.
Man, yeah.
Not saying that. No, we're not saying.
Who directed that scene? You know what I'm saying?
Michael Bay.
Yeah, it's gonna be some people out there, man. But like I say, man, just watch. All you got to do is look and see. It happened live on TV, man. Play it back.
My thing is this, man. Like even the people, this from watching movies, you know to shoot center mass.
If you had any kind of proper training,
I'm just saying
they tell you center mass.
Yeah, center mass.
Secure the threat.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he was a threat, but 50 yards away.
Yeah. We're not saying we're not saying that we wish anything bad on him. Not saying that at all. We're just saying that the way everything transpired doesn't seem logical if you just think about it.
Man, this sounds like it got some slap your mamas and some fish fry on it. Because it sounds pretty fishy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And I'm looking and I'm like, man, a lot of stuff just didn't add up. And like the saying say, man, life been life and the math ain't math.
Yeah, so now was it this a big old, but then again, this day and age, man, the incompetence on everything is so incompetent now. So because like it was so many mistakes made for what they're saying, you know what I'm saying? As far as the building not being secure, about them not working with local authorities on stuff, but them alerting that the guy was on top of the building.
The closest building in the vicinity. It's like the only building around in that area.
Building should have been secure.
It was a rural area. Yeah. And that's the closest thing. And nobody's on top of that building. It's 50 yards away.
So either the Secret Service is really, really sorry now, or something was staged or set up.
Man, they was what you call that? They had a bunch of cameos in that. Right? What you call them, man? You get paid $100, $200 for just being in the scene.
Extras,
yeah.
But yeah, man. But everything is these strange times we're living in, man.
For real,
really strange. Because I've been an adult, I never thought I'd see some stuff like this.
Man, we've seen some, man.
We've seen some stuff, right?
Some
our generation, we're Generation X, right? We done seen some stuff. Mm-hmm. We done been through pandemics and it's been crazy, man.
Wars.
Yeah. So,
all kind of stuff, man.
Recessions. Only thing we missing is depression.
So-called terroristic acts.
Yeah. 9/11. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Only thing we ain't been through is depression. I definitely don't want to see that.
Man, it's been some stuff it's been certainly didn't make any sense.
Yeah, most definitely. But like we're saying, man, get out and vote, man. Get out and vote.
If that's your thing,
get out and vote.
Get out and do it.
Yeah, most definitely. I think that they should do it at the Electoral College. That's my personal opinion. It should be done by the popular vote because we have the technology to make every vote count. Because I think that washes out a lot of people's votes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but besides that, man, get out and vote. Get out and vote.
Yeah,
it's in our hands.
Yeah, and like I say, man, your local ballots too, man. Like what I would say to people is don't be straight up one-sided. Don't be all red or all blue.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Do your research on the people, on the candidates, find out who they are, find out what their past is, find out if they for you. Do they go along with the things you're trying to get accomplished in your community? You know what I'm saying? What your community's trying to do? Are they on the same page? Are they willing to work with you? Do they want the same thing, the same dreams? You know what I'm saying? Find that out. And make sure, man, if you do vote, man, make sure it counts. And then don't let nobody persuade you just on,
Don't be a sheep.
Yeah, who you vote. Yeah, follow the herd and vote for who you
most
want to vote for.
Most qualified. Like me personally, man, I think they should do away with all parties. It should just be each individual run by themselves, and you look at what they've done in their political career. Because you miss out on a lot of good people with this mentality we have, we're going to be all Democrat or all Republican. Sometimes the best candidate ain't Democratic. Sometimes the best person might be a Republican for that situation, for that job or that situation, or vice versa. It might not be a Republican. It might be a Democrat. You know, it
might not be neither one of them.
Might be not either one, right? They don't even give independents a chance. So we so on this Republican Democrat stuff. We need to be
red and blue, man. Gang banging.
Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, but they need to, something needs to be done, man. And then I don't understand why these other people, we got these Dutch and Duchesses in the office that sit on in power their whole life until they die. Some of them. They need to correct that too, man, with the house and stuff, man. So this shouldn't be able to sit on that. It should be 8 years, and then you should be able to have been changed out.
Yeah.
You know? So
now one shooting that wasn't staged was a Sonia Massey that happened recently.
Once again, unfortunately, yeah, man. And the crazy thing about it, man, they need to have some kind of way to track these people who jump from police force to police force, man. You shouldn't be able to mess up in one place and then go across the country and hop on somewhere else.
Or go to the next county and get another job.
That doesn't make any sense, man.
If you got, you got a history of police brutality, violence,
profiling,
racism. Then the cat man, Bowley, man, he got put out of the military.
Yeah, he got kept in the military.
You ain't supposed to even get a police job if you got something like that.
Yeah, I don't
dishonorable discharge back on and on. They want to know what you got before you come in.
Yeah, that doesn't.
That I know of.
That make no sense, man. That's they need to. I know that we're short on people who wants to be police. It's a hard job. I'm not gonna say I know some police officers, and it's a hard job, man. You got seconds is life or death in your hand, right? I know it's a hard job, but we need better standards and better mental evaluations, and they need to be very strict about who they let become a police officer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this cat, man, he had 6 jobs in 4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
And if they apparently they knew she had a mental health issue.
Yeah.
And so get somebody from the force that deals that and handles that.
See, that's the problem. Everybody say when they're saying defund the police, they're not saying defund the police. They need to have some kind of squad or unit that comes in that specially analyze people with mental problems. There's a time you need people who are going to run into danger like that. Yes, you do need them, but you also need people who are going to take the time to critique a certain situation to get it to where it needs to be, where everybody in that situation doesn't get hurt or harmed.
Now, these cat, man, he looked to be a big dude, right?
I mean, he's swole.
He's tall. He's tall too.
And then 2 of them.
And so he's standing in the doorway. One guy, he's standing inside the living room, but he's close to the doorway. The other guy's in the doorway. She's in the kitchen. And the dude asked her to turn the pot off on the stove. So he instructed her to go over there by the damn stove. Yeah. Dude, she's nowhere near you.
But it's not only that. It's 2 males. Both of them probably over 200 pounds.
Like, where's the harm at?
Little bitty thin lady. It's no way that she can physically overpower them.
Where's the harm at?
Yeah.
If she got a pot of hot water, you can just walk out the door.
Exactly.
So I'm like, man. So you pull his gun out. He pulled his gun out. And talking about I'll shoot you in the face, and the partner pulled his gun out too. This woman has no weapon.
Yeah. It's getting to the point now where I'm saying, man, take away their guns and give them all non-lethal weapons, and then see who want to be a police officer.
But man, like they always say, man, where's the gangsters at when the stuff like this happens?
And like I said, man, that I'm not saying nothing. Like it's no. Unfortunately, it's a few bad apples that give the police force a bad name. Probably more than a few, but. That's a hard job. I'm not saying it's not an easy job.
Shit, man, me and you is a hard job. Me and me is a hard job.
That's true. That's true. I'm just saying though that it's a hard job, but they need more training. They need more assistance. They need a special force to deal with mental mental people who's dealing with mental crisis at the time. And like I said, man, it's got to be some kind of way where, you're able to regulate when they can, like, very, very strict criteria when you can pull your weapon. Like if she threw the water at him,
they get that training. It's called escalation of force.
Okay, I don't know. I've never been a
escalation of force, man. When you show up on the scene, depending on what sex they are, what height they are, weight they are, what they're doing, how you can escalate on what weapon to use. Is it just voice commands? Is it your pepper spray? Is it your taser? Is it your baton or your asp? Then it goes, your gun is always the last,
So my thing is this though: how often do they do that training? If he just grazed through it once a year, that's not enough. We
used to carry cards that had the escalation of force on it.
But if you carry like we had something like similar for information we needed while I was a prison guard. But nobody knew that information. We had to go memorize it the last second. It's like it's different from you having a card and you going over it consistently. We
used to go over it consistently.
Yeah, but I just like I said, it's getting to the point now, man. You're gonna have to take away their weapons and give them nothing but tasers and pepper spray.
This is my opinion. Sometimes, man, I feel like when people do certain things like that, man, I be feeling like it's an eye for an eye.
Yeah,
that's how I be feeling on the inside. You know what I'm saying? And this is my T Swin's opinion. That's nobody else's. I feel like an eye for an eye because that was uncalled for. There were so many things. He broke protocol. He showed up, didn't turn his cam on, and he thought, he didn't turn his cam on until after he shot her.
Yeah. But like I said, man, but he's going to jail, so that's
he's been charged with murder.
That's still not going to
been fired, but it's not going to
make up for the life he took. Exactly.
So,
but yeah, man, it's like I hate to compare it to other countries, but like Japan, man, they don't give all their officer guns, and they make all them take hand-to-hand combat training.
Yeah, they got martial art training.
So they need to do something like that here, because they don't have their first tool is to go for that gun,
Yeah, because a lot of them out of shape.
That dude was out of shape.
He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't because his mind. Man, nope. It's people that join the military so they can take out certain people.
Yeah,
people that join the police force so they can take out certain people and execute a mission.
He should never been on the force. This was having a disarmable discharge. He should never been on the force.
Yeah,
they need better guidelines as far as what you can do and what you can waive before you can be a police officer.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's some people that purposely. I work with a cat that perfectly joined. He left the Navy to go join the Army because he wanted to kill people.
Yeah.
And he said this, and he was like, "Man, it's not enough action. So I want to kill somebody." And this cat made rank first time up every time, and so he was an E6, and he was in his second enlistment. Man, he ain't even had hit an 8-year mark yet.
Yeah.
And I say, "Hey, bro, the next thing for you as chief, you're gonna be chilling behind the desk, man. Smoking cigars."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Man, it's not enough action." And so he got out. They did a program that was called Blue to Green. Navy to Army, joined the Army because he wanted to kill somebody.
You want to be an infantryman, huh?
He wanted to kill somebody.
Yeah. And further, we have psychopaths like that, man. But it's crazy, man.
And so, man, I hope they bury him up under the prison.
Oh, he is, yeah.
And
they said it was like, how many years they say? Like 20 to something. I don't remember that. Don't give me the line.
I'm not sure, but all that was uncalled for. They didn't follow any protocol. All that was so uncalled for. There was no justification for what took place.
Yeah.
And man, and let me tell you something. And bro, I tried to become a civilian police officer at one time. I tried to become a state trooper. This is around Trayvon Martin, I think George Floyd time. I tried to become a state trooper because I was tired of seeing things on TV, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, let me be somebody that can get in the middle of this because maybe some of these people, because it's like in the military, we had people that was in the military that had never seen black people before.
Yeah.
So they're watching you, how you comb your hair, brush your hair, and how you get dressed, because they've never seen anybody of color.
Yeah.
So there's sometimes people that have a disconnect with the neighborhood.
Yeah.
They don't know what's normal, what's not normal.
Yeah.
And so they think, because they've been taught everything is a threat.
Yeah.
So I say maybe I could be the mediator between these people and stop these people from killing innocent, taking innocent lives.
So that we just like y'all, just different color
in our neighborhood. Yeah. Exactly. So man, I signed up. I went and took the test as a state trooper. I blew their paper test, desk test out of the water. I blew the physical test out of the water. You know, the next thing for me was just to take my polygraph. And I scored real high. I scored high on the test. I scored like a 96. And then the fitness test, I blew it out the water. So they said, "Hey man, you did real good." I had the second highest score in the whole class, out the whole group. Hey, man, you did real good, man. Shoot, man, you're gonna get a letter saying, well, you gotta go take your polygraph. So I'm waiting for the letter to come in so I can go take the polygraph, right? I get an email saying I'm no longer considered to be a candidate.
Yeah.
While awaiting my polygraph, because the polygraph could have been in Houston, it could have been in the state capital, Austin, you know. And I'm like, what? So I'm like, I'll finally get it because I'm looking forward to it, you know?
Yeah.
And it says I'm no longer a candidate. And I'm like, what? I have no criminal background.
Yeah.
I'm prior military. I was a military police officer. I even had a secret clearance, man.
Yeah.
I have no background. Why I'm no longer a candidate? I don't know if because they looked on my Facebook page and they might have seen Malcolm X. Or you know, or Dr. Humar, or Dr. Laila Africa, or you know, people like that, man.
It's just, man, strong possibility, man. It's crazy.
That was it. That's all I could think of. I think I was no longer a candidate because I had a fist on my Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, Marcus Garvey on your profile.
Exactly. One time I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's something they need to do too. They need to make a Marcus Garvey movie.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody need to fund that for real.
So yeah, man, there's some powers that, man, it's some people that they try to get in your way when you try to do the right thing.
They say it's always harder to do the right thing than it is to do the wrong thing. So
yeah,
it's always like that, man. And that's definitely the time we live in now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man. That's pretty much what's been going on, man. Your boy's been out here, man, maintaining.
Surviving.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all go get the book, man. Love is for suckers. Hey, I just seen a video today. This young lady tried to make this dude a sucker. She has a kid from a previous relationship. That daddy's in jail.
Yeah.
But she was trying to get her husband, who she filed divorce on, to adopt her daughter so he can pay child support after the divorce.
So she can get a check.
Boy.
That's dirty, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's real dirty.
But y'all go get the book, man. It's available on Amazon, man.
It's actually a good read. It ain't talking about like it's a story. It's not just
it's a story based on true events.
Not no woman hate.
It's not no woman. Yeah, people automatically assume because the name of the podcast is "Men Can't Always Be Wrong," and the book is "Love Is for Suckers," and it has a woman on the front with a dude with a lollipop for his head. That is bashing women. No, it's not bashing women. It's a story of a young man and his journey looking for love. It's not bashing women.
Yeah, it's
not a guide on men, how to tell men to stay away from women. You know, so none of this. It's none of this. This is young man's story.
Ain't no 48 laws of power stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah. 48 laws of not getting screwed over.
All right. And it's on Audible too, man. Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Check out the book. Make sure you go MCABW.com. It's at the bottom of the screen, man. Go. It's in the description. Make sure you go get yourself some merch. You know what I'm saying, man? We got slides, we got hoodies, we got bags, we got gym bags. Man, we got beanies, ball caps. We got everything you need.
Yeah, man. Help support the podcast.
Exactly, man.
And like and subscribe, man.
Exactly. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. And man, put your opinions in the chat, man, in the comments on how you feel about these topics.
Yeah, man.
Because man, it's a lot going on. It's a lot of serious things going on, and we would like to know what you guys think and what and you know, give us some suggestions on what you would like to hear us talk about. We just giving our honest opinion, man. My opinion is my opinion. JB's opinion is his.
And sometimes we're going to agree and sometimes we don't.
Yeah. And this doesn't reflect the opinion of CTR Media Network.
Yeah.
Or any of our guests, their opinions are theirs too.
Yeah. We just trying to get an open conversation, man.
Yeah. And we just trying to be authentic and genuine, man.
The more we talk about certain things, the more light comes to stuff.
Yeah.
So we need to get out in the open and talk about some things, because some things we just don't talk about. It needs to be addressed that we need to talk about.
Yeah. Well, man, I want to tell y'all something too, man. Make sure y'all say a prayer for your guy, T Swin. This Friday, man, I'll be having back surgery. I've been physically going through it for a little bit, man, but I'll be having back surgery coming this Friday, man. So y'all say a prayer for your boy, man, that I have a good surgery. And, the Lord shed some light on the doctor's hands, make sure he do the right thing.
Right. No, but for real,
the Lord has my back.
Always. Always has your back.
Yeah. Well, man, this is the guy, man. The Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. I'm your guy, T Swin.
And your boy, JB.
Hey, man, we are out. Peace. Hey everyone, it's your guy T Swin. Are you ready for a story that's all about love, perseverance, and self-discovery? If you haven't checked out Love for Suckers by Tony Swinton, here's why you need to grab a copy today. Available on Kindle.com. Dive into a digital copy. Start reading in seconds. Prefer a physical book? No worries. Head over to Amazon.com or MCABW.com and support a Black-owned business. Order your paperback copy. And for those who love listening on the go, Love for Suckers is also on Audible.com. Let the story come alive wherever you are. To all of you who've already dived into this fabulous story, thank you. Your support means everything. And if you loved it, why not share the joy? Drop a review on Kindle, Amazon.com, Audible, or MCABW.com. Ready to fall in love with reading again? Click the link in the description. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Love is for Suckers. Available now. Hey there, podcast enthusiasts. Get ready to elevate your style and embrace your love for wit and wisdom with the Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast shop, your one-stop destination for the coolest podcast merch in town. Slide into comfort and confidence with our exclusive line of t-shirts and hoodies. Show the world you're part of the conversation in fashion-forward apparel that speaks volumes. Don't miss out on the conversation. Elevate your style, express your thoughts, and join the Men Can't Always Be Wrong community today. Shop now at MCABW.com, where being right has never looked so good.